The world we live in is a secondary world. The higher guides have shown me that in the next 400 days, a great exodus will occur of souls, a mass awakening of some, and an energetic erasure and mind capture of secondary people, which is already manifesting through stages of symptoms. Pains in the head, in the heart, in the stomach, in the pelvis. Your soul knows about this, and that's exactly why you are watching this video right now. This is not a coincidence. It is part of your spiritual path. Last night, I received a channeling in which I was asked to share some astonishing information. I will tell you about 5 categories of people who bear the quantum mark of death, who will be erased in this secondary reality. And I will give you a technique to activate your crystalline body so that you can safely transition into the new era. To attain immortality, the world we live in, this world, the word secondary reality comes from the prefix re, repair, reconstruction, rehabilitation. All of this is secondary. Many of you have wondered why, despite all the technology and achievements, humanity is becoming increasingly unhappy. The earth was taken over. Yes, you heard that right. The forces that exist in the universe possess negative energy and have seized our planet. What is required from humans is the maximum amount of negative emotions. This civilization we live in is actively being destroyed by the Creator. And if you continue to live by the rules of the old world, you run every risk of perishing along with the old world. As the Great One said, people who live by the rules of the old world have their energy taken away, while those who live by the rules of the new world are given energy. They are given energy. This process of transition began 30 years ago. Around 2012, the point of no return was passed. At that time, many quoted ancient prophecies and predicted the end of the world. But this end of the world was not figurative but literal. It was the end of the old world and the beginning of the transition. And that was when the point of no return was crossed. And now these events are happening on the physical plane. Just look at what is happening in the world. Total blackouts. In Spain and Portugal, there was a complete power outage for reasons that are still unclear. Climatic anomalies. For example, it snowed in Moscow during the May holidays. In Dubai, in the Emirates, it's raining. Completely uncharacteristic, and so on and so forth and so forth. So now let's talk about the 5 categories of people who will not make it through the transition. The first category is people who react negatively to everything. Anger, envy, resentment, sadness, fear. All these negative emotions not only ruin your life, they are a mark that says this person belongs to the old world and they have no place in the new one. Read the comments under my videos. About 50% of the comments are written by people of the old type. They criticize absolutely everything. What I say, how I say it, where I record, how I record, they speak negatively about me. These are negative people. The second category is those who chase after material values and pleasures. These are people who pursue big money, and as a rule, they are unhappy. Why? Because they don't understand the essence of life. Money should not be the ultimate goal. Money is a pleasant bonus, a consequence that comes when you do something truly useful. And they want to get pleasure through money, but instead you should radiate joy. The third category is people with a heavy karmic burden. Karma is your negative experience that you have accumulated in this life and in past lives. This is not just about negative emotions. It's specifically about negative situations you've gone through and your inability to let go of certain accumulated negative emotions. The fourth category is people with demonic energies. Every time a person's negative trait shows itself, envy, aggression, anger, the desire for revenge, this is a manifestation of demonic energy. In the new world, there will be no demons, which means there will be no people with demonic energies either. The fifth category, those who do not recognize themselves as creators and see themselves as victims. If you do not understand that you create your own world, if you still consider yourself a victim of circumstances, you remain on autopilot and are completely controlled from the outside. Headaches, unexplained fatigue, blood pressure spikes. Doctors just shrug, but you are not sick, you are transforming. Ancient Tibetan masters predicted this time thousands of years ago. What you perceive as illness is actually a sign of quantum awakening, the awakening of your innate healing abilities. How can you tell that you are in the process of transformation? Pay attention to these signs. First, intense headaches, especially in the area of the third eye or the crown of the head. This happens due to the activation of your higher chakras and the expansion of your channel of communication with higher realms. Sudden waves of heat or cold passing through the body for no apparent reason, a sign of energy awakening. Kundalini energy rises up the spine while cosmic energies descend downward. Ringing or noise in the ears, especially when you are in silence. Ancient texts of Tibetan Reiki Bon call this the sound of the spheres. You begin to hear the subtle vibrations of quantum reality. Electrical sensations in the body, tingling, goosebumps, vibrations, especially in the palms and along the spine. Your energy system is being retuned to higher frequencies. Sudden awakenings in the middle of the night, especially between 3 and 4 a.m. In the Tibetan tradition, this time is called the hour of the master's awakening, when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. Hypersensitivity to food, smells, sounds, and electronic devices. Your body rejects anything with low vibrations that is incompatible with the new energies. Overwhelming fatigue or sudden bursts of energy. Your body is restructuring its energetic balance, and this requires tremendous resources. Significant changes in appetite. Your body is literally asking for different nutrients that you need to support your transformation. Unusual dreams and visions. Your subconscious is gaining access to information from other dimensions, as well as memories of past lives. And it's important to understand that conventional medicine is powerless here. I'm not urging you to reject medicine. Of course, if you're not feeling well, you should get a diagnosis and seek the opinion of doctors. It could be anything. But if the doctors can't diagnose your condition, then this is exactly what I'm talking about. Evolution is taking place. When you realize that what is happening to you is not an illness, but the activation of your quantum body, you will be able to turn this discomfort into your breakthrough and accelerate your transformation several times over. Don't resist. Learn to channel this flow, otherwise your body may be overtaken by dark traits, demons, and evil spirits. So, in order to go through the transition, you need to get rid of the negative traits of your personality, of the demonic energies that won't let you enter the new world. Contrary to what psychologists say, a person does not need a balance of positive and negative personality traits. This is a misconception. If you want to be happy, you don't need to have negative character traits. When you react positively to everything, that's when you're happy. How do you do this? There is a practical method. The first step, make a list of all your negative character traits. There are special tables you can use to identify which negative traits you have. Understand that there are traits of resilience. There are stable and unstable traits. There are about 10 stable traits, but many more unstable ones, and these can be eliminated using special techniques. For unstable traits, use meditation. There are 4 special meditations that will help you get rid of these traits. Work with stable traits individually. Study their causes, the conditions in which they manifest, and understand the mechanisms of the situations that trigger them. With willpower, block the expression of these traits or transform them into positive, constructive ones. If you know that a certain person or situation provokes a negative reaction in you, prepare yourself for calmness in advance. And as soon as you change yourself, your world will begin to change as well. And the most important thing you need to realize is that you are the creator of your own reality. In your own world, you are the king and god, but in someone else's world, you are nobody. Who enters your world? Only those whom you have invited. That's it. The entry ticket to your world is the resonance of energies, your inner energy and the energy of the person who enters your world. When a certain energy is activated in your subconscious, a person who matches that energy appears in your world. It's like a mirror where you are the one looking and the other person reflects you. And here's what's amazing. When you start working on yourself, getting rid of negative traits, your world changes instantly. People who used to irritate you either disappear or change their behavior. And it's important to understand that even though we don't remember our past lives, it is precisely the events of the past that manifest in our current life to remind us. Energies from the subconscious, which are the cause of what happens, trigger such situations in this life, in which you will recall and bring up your negative karma. People who are able to make this transition will attain immortality. Even now, we can program ourselves for a long life. In the new world, you will gain a superpower. You will be able to read anyone's thoughts, sense the state of a person's soul, travel outside your body with your astral body, and undertake astral journeys. You will be able to communicate without words, telepathically, and understand what any person on the planet is feeling. Gradually, we will lose our physical bodies, and our upper chakras will move to a new level of existence, to the level of pure energy. And today, before we finish, I want to share with you a special practice that will help you activate your energy channels and prepare for the upcoming transformation. This technique is called the golden pentagram of light. It is used to attune the subtle bodies to higher vibrations. Sit comfortably, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out, and another breath in and out, and one more breath in and out. Imagine a five-pointed golden star, and you're at its center. The rays of this pentagram extend in 5 directions, connecting you with the energies of the earth and the cosmos. With each inhale, you fill yourself with pure golden energy, the light of the universe. With each exhale, all negative emotions and manifestations of negative character traits leave you. They exit as dark smoke. With every inhale, you become more and more filled with the energy of light. With every exhale, you free yourself more and more from negativity. With each inhale, you direct this energy into your heart center. With each exhale, it transforms into a powerful impulse, a healing force. Place your right hand on the center of your heart and your left hand on your solar plexus. Feel how the gentle energy of the heart flows through your right hand, passes through your right arm and through your shoulder blades, and exits gently through your open left palm, gradually filling your entire solar plexus area. And now I will transmit to you a special energetic impulse that will help activate your crystalline light body. Receive it with gratitude. Feel how your energy is gently and gradually changing on a subtle level. A powerful stream of the highest vibrational energy descends from above. Feel how every cell of your body is filled with energy, with vibrations of a high frequency. Feel the warmth, the pulsation, a slight tingling in your palms or in the area of your heart. This is normal. This is how energy manifests itself. With this, I conclude the transmission of the impulse. You may open your eyes. This practice will help you cleanse your energy channels and prepare for the quantum transition. You can repeat it as often as you like, and you will notice how the symptoms of transformation become less and less intense while your energy and awareness increase. In the next 400 days, many souls will make their choice. Some will choose to awaken to the new reality, while others will remain in the old energies. But I believe that you are here for a reason. Your soul brought you here because you are ready for the transition. And I invite you to my free webinar. Register right now using the link in the description of this video or in the first comment. And remember, immortality is in your hands. See you at the webinar. May the light of the Creator always be with you.